Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about these two Etude House Syrup Glossy Balm. I believe these are super new from Etude House. Like, it's a bit harder to get them in Malaysia, but I found them on Shopee for some reason. Recently, the trend is really all about shiny, glossy lips, juicy lips. I'm actually very much into that trend. I love this trend. I'm like, yes, finally a trend that I can actually be on board. Because of the whole like more natural take, we prefer more natural look these days. We don't want it to be too dramatic. We don't want it to be too much makeup, you know, less is more these days. So I'm like, yes, finally. Really, at one point of time, it was just all matte lipstick. Matte lip products, I just cannot be on board them because I feel, one, they're super drying, and I have more of a drier skin type and also drier lip type, I guess. And also because my lips are a little bit more uneven, so if I were to use like a matte lipstick, it will look super uneven and just ugly in general, so I cannot. But thankfully now we are in the whole glossy, juicy lip era and season. I decided to get some and kind of review them. The reason why I bought this because I was looking for something that is closer to like the M Cosmetics, so it's more like a nice nude lipstick but with more of a glossy kind of look on the lips, but also in a stick form, easy to apply on without needing too much precision, but it's not gloss in like that tube kind of thing. There's actually a lot of other variation of that. I believe M Cosmetic was definitely one of the first one to came up with this kind of like glossy balm. Makeup by Mario as well, that's also really popular. And then recently I think I found out like Fenty also came up with it, if I'm not mistaken. So it's more like a glossy kind of balm stick kind of lip product. I have two shades here. I don't know why they're in different packaging. Yeah, oh, I think one is definitely more of a like a holiday collection. I believe probably this in Korea is probably like a last Christmas kind of packaging. Probably in Korea it's already out for a long time. It's just that in Malaysia it took a while, but I think this is like pretty much the original packaging for sure. One is the Syrup Glossy Balm 01 Peach Earl Grey, and the other one is the Syrup Glossy Balm 09 Red Checkered. Ooh, this is actually big. This is really big as compared to, I believe, M Cosmetics. M Cosmetics one is actually pretty thin, very sleek as well. These are actually really big, like a really big sticks actually. It is plasticky, definitely made out of plastic, but I think overall it does feel quite sturdy on the hands. And I remember actually one of the reasons why that I was super attracted to these glossy balms is also because as compared to all the other glossy stick out there, these Etude House one, they have a really unique feature, which is to be able to not just click. Usually that's what you do, you kind of click and then that's where the product will actually be pushed out, right? A lot of the other sticks, they usually say that you don't push out too much because you cannot retract back. But this one has a unique feature where you can actually twist it so that you can twist it back down basically. So if you accidentally push out too much, you can always, you know, push it back down or twist it back down. So that's why I was very interested in these. Usually with all these like glossy balms, it's always very important that you don't push out too much because of how soft they are. First open it, they do give you a sticker to kind of remind you that, hey, we have this awesome feature that you can actually twist it back down and you click to kind of push it up. It's actually really pretty. Has a little bit of that retro vibe, but at the same time still look perfect for this age, like this era. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna pull it out. It's not a twistable cap, it is a pull out kind of thing. So the trick is really to just take out just enough that you can just see a little bit coming up from the applicator itself or from the plastic itself. Let's apply it on my lips. This shade is definitely a little bit brighter than I thought it would be. Definitely very syrupy, very glossy for sure. It looks so pretty. The finish definitely looks really pretty, and I would think that you don't really need too much precision for sure with this kind of lip product, but this shade, Earl Grey shade, is definitely a little bit brighter than what I thought it would be. I thought this is gonna be a little bit more of that nudish, muted light brown kind of shade rather than quite a pinkish shade actually. A little bit pink salmony kind of shade. Still quite muted, but it's is brighter than what I think it is. Way more pigmented than I thought it would be. Never thought this kind of a like glossy balm or this kind of balm in general would be so pigmented. Pretty though. I still think it's pretty. I think the finish is gorgeous and it has that very pleasant cherry kind of scent. Okay, maybe some of you might think that this is the cherry scent kind of remind you of like cough mixture. Yeah, I think it smells a little bit like that, but I do like those kind of cherry scent. But the cherry scent is not very distinct. It's not overwhelming, not overpowering. Nice light hint of cherry scent. And definitely you can over apply this, because while I was like applying it just now, I realized that if I actually over apply it, it will start remove some part of the gloss, so it will not be as even anymore. It will just look like it's like patchy. There's some part that has those gloss and some part is kind of bald. Basically some parts is bald, some part don't have, some part has. Try not to over apply, just a little bit will do. These are definitely not one of those lipstick that will be smudge proof or transfer proof. It is a gloss after all, and I don't think these tints the lips at all. Okay, I'm gonna remove this and let me try out the red one. Oh my god, now that this is so pigmented, I'm actually a little bit scared of the red one. Okay, I really still can't get over the fact that this, you can actually twist it back down. Okay, the red is not as scary as I thought it would be. I mean, it is still red, but I think it is not like that really bright chili red. It is more of that slightly toned down kind of red. That is something that I think I can wear for sure. Like I would totally wear this kind of red. I wouldn't think that these are the easiest thing to apply. I feel like because of how like juicy and glossy these are, so it does require a little bit of practice to apply these on. Sometimes you might move the product too much to one side, then the shade will just be very uneven and the tone, the colors will be very uneven. Like you apply one side too much, and then definitely I have the tendency of somehow applying like too much on the inside, and that's where I need to kind of blot my inner lips. Definitely it takes a while to kind of learn how to use this, but it's not that hard. I mean, it is a lip product after all. The precision of this is still not as bad. You don't require as much time to apply this on as compared to a liquid lipstick for sure. I think overall it's so comfortable. It's so like legit. This is like perfect for dry lips type of people. It's a bit sticky, but it has that like oil feeling as well on the lips. Overall, these are very nice. Again, just don't expect this to be like your super long lasting kind of lip product. The shades are gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I think price wise, if you want to compare it with like obviously M Cosmetics and like you know, like Fenty or even Makeup by Mario, I was looking out for that. Oh my gosh, some of that I can't even find it in Malaysia. I think the Fenty one is like too new to be able to even find them in Sephora in Malaysia. Mario one, don't even think about that. Makeup by Mario, I really can't find in Malaysia. Even M Cosmetics also is actually really hard to find in Malaysia. They are so expensive. They are like over 100 over ringgit for one stick, and I just cannot afford that. These are definitely a way more affordable option, and also the fact that they have the twisting capability to twist the product back down. It is something that I would totally recommend to the people out there, or to you guys out there who are looking for a lip product that is like this. Highly recommend this for sure. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!